Hi there, everybody in YouTube land. It is me, the Sandman, better known as Jim. Uh, Today's video, we're going to talk about Lobo because everybody knows that Lobo is Jason Momoa, and it is confirmed he's going to be in a movie coming 2026. Uh, Hype is already happening out there. His first appearance in Omega Men 3 is already going crazy. Hundreds of dollars raw. I think there's even been a sale that's like 1,000 or more. So since I just got home from work and been, you know, keeping my ear to the grindstone, I just wanted to point out for you people who are hunting for Lobo, there are much more affordable books that are early Lobo appearances, okay? Um, that you could probably still find in dollar bins. And I'm going to just go ahead and cover a few books of the main man um, so that you got an idea of what to look for. Um, 'Cause no need to pay hundreds of dollars or even 20, $30 a book for stuff when there's all these other books, excuse me. I just got home from work. I haven't even taken my little sweater jacket flannel fleece thingy off, so let me do that. Ah, all right. So first up is Lobo's second appearance, which was in Omega Men 5, while Omega Men 3 is incredibly expensive. This in near mint condition, which I'd say this is a very fine plus, is only a $5 book. And it is the second appearance of Lobo and the first mention of his name, Lobo. Okay. So, Omega Man number 5. Even though it's a $5 book at the most in the back issue bins, a lot of the times you can find this in mid-grade for a buck in the dollar bins or the $2 bins, you know. Easy way to save money. Now, there was a little known series in the 80s and 90s called Legion. It was basically a legion of superheroes. A few of them traveled back to the past. Okay, and they called it Legion, and there was like Legion 87 or 89 or what have you. Well, yeah, he started appearing in Legion 89 number 4. There he is. It's the main man. And he's in a ton of these issues. And I forgot completely about this series and how many times Lobo's in here if it wasn't for Cliff on Comics, because we were doing a live stream and he brought it up. So there you go. Thank you, Cliff on Comics, man. Legion 89. This book is all over the dollar bins, people. So grab those copies because Lobo's in here a ton. And for a buck a book or $2 a book, as long as they're decent shape, you can't go wrong. Now, the next two have spiked up, but you can still find them in dollar bins. So don't be freaked out. Um, in the 80s, after they killed off the original Justice League, because they changed the team. It was led by Aquaman, I believe, or Martian Manhunter or something. And they had characters in there like Vibe and Gypsy and all that. And it was just bad. So they canceled it and killed off a lot of those characters. Um, they started, Keith Giffen and stuff started the new Justice League, which was really good. I mean, we got to see Adam Hughes art on the covers and interiors. We got to uh, see the hilarity of uh, Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, and we got to see Batman do the one punch knockout on Guy Gardner when Guy Gardner was talking trash to Batman. Just all of a sudden, boom, and then Guy Gardner was down. And Yeah, Blue Beetle and Booster were standing over him laughing at him like, "You got knocked the F out!" And they couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious to them. And Batman just walked away. That was issue 5, I believe, of that Justice League run. Um, but Lobo appeared quite a bit in the various runs of that Justice League. It was Justice League, which became Justice League America, and then there was Justice League International and Justice League Europe. I'm just going to show a couple here. These are the two that got big now. Justice League International 18 and 19, where we see the main man threatening Guy Gardner, and then in the sequel to it, you see Guy Gardner doing the same back to the main man. And this is where we really see the main man as the main man form, where he's always fragging and bastich this and all that, and he's just the low down, dirty guy that we know and love. Um, this one has become like an $18-20 book, and this one's climbing. It's about a $5 book now, but still, you can find these in decent shape in dollar bins. So hunt. If you want your Lobo and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for it, grab these while you can. Okay. A really well-known Lobo appearance is the one I'm about to show, and the reason it's worth money is not because of Lobo, and it's Justice League Europe number 33. This is pretty much the first appearance. It has a 16-page book in it that is the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog in comics. Okay. And a lot of unscrupulous dealers will take that 16-page insert out, put staples to it, or they used to anyway, and send it into CGC to get graded like it was something different and special and hike up the price on it. Okay. But if you find this minty mint with the insert, it's gonna, probably gonna run you about 15 bucks. But again, mid grade, decent shape. You can still find it in the dollar bins. Okay. So don't get ripped off. Look for it. Fun stuff to have. All right. Also, there are a lot of Lobo appearances in the 90s. Superman books, all of those books. I've got two right here. The Adventures of Superman 464. Now, this one might be a little harder to find still bagged and board. This is Superman Man of Steel number 30. But yeah, you got the main man swinging Batman around like he's a rope in that. And then this one came polybagged because okay, I'm 60 years old, so I grew up in the late 60s, early 70s, and I remember color forms as a kid. And this was basically make your own cover, pick your own fight. You had color forms, but they don't call them color forms because I believe that word is trademarked and copyrighted. They have what they call the Lobo versus Superman removable vinyl clings. And all the body parts and pieces, and even full pieces in various poses, so that you can put together your own cover and have whoever you want beating the crap out of whoever else. Okay. This is on the bag. Superman and Lobo here are on the bag. So when you open this up, boom, you know. Heck, my friend Aaron just sold one of these for 2 bucks. Okay. They're actually selling for, and the cover price was 250. They're actually selling for about 3 bucks, but as the other earlier Lobo appearances, we all know because we've been through this with Moon Knight, we've been through it with everyone who showed up in anything Marvel. Um, and Lobo's really popular. Okay. So I expect the same to happen with the main man. Um, all those other basically as the early appearances and the first appearance get completely out of reach for a lot of us collectors. people are going to look for these other ones, other appearances like this and some of the stuff I've been showing. And lastly, the last thing I'm going to show is from 1991. This is the volume 3 of The Demon. And this begins a 3-part story of Lobo, fully as the main man, fighting Etrigan. And I believe it's either a 2 or 3-part storyline. This is 13, and I know Lobo appeared in The Demon more than once. Okay. So that's just it right there. It's a small stack of books. There's tons more in all these runs and other appearances that the main man has done. And we all know half the fun is digging through the bins looking for those books. Um, Mileage may vary. I'm not here to influence you or tell you to run out and buy it. Lobo's not everybody's cup of tea. Um, if you like Lobo, go get it. These are some books that you can find on the cheap. It's still in decent shape, uh, and have to your collection without it breaking the bank. On that note, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it helps me tremendously. Also, please share this video with friends, uh, other comic fans, what have you. Share my channel. Okay, I am only at 59 subscribers. I'm trying to get to at least 200 subscribers. Um, and if we do get to 200, or when we do, I should say, I have an awesome giveaway planned. I did a video here on my channel that you can find that shows some of the stuff I'm giving away. I've added more to it. Okay. So that's it. Uh, Stay safe, have fun, and buy what you love and love what you buy. That way, no matter what, you're always happy. Peace out, everybody.